Hi, hey, ho, he. Good afternoon from London, England. Or is it good morning? Or is it good evening? This is from your host, your guy, the one and only and truly. You guessed it. Have you seen the name before? No? For those of you who know, you should know by now. DLG Repping. Dele London Guna. Space. Romeo, Echo, Papa, Indigo November. Yes, you guessed it. Welcome again to my football channel. Hosted by myself. Well, I've got a couple of interesting headlines. And before I get going, or before I get my teeth sucked into these headlines, I would want you to show me the appreciation, the love and the support. Thumbs up, yeah? Smash the thumbs up for me, yeah? Make sure you do that. Make sure you share this channel virally all over the world, especially. Make sure your friends and your relatives get this channel and tell them to share it all over the world to their friends and their relatives. Make sure you leave your positive feedback in my comment section below. That's all I ask for. Your thoughts, your opinion, any ideas, etc., etc. And saving the best to last. Don't just viewers, don't just comment, like and share and view. Subscribe to my channel, yeah? Keep the subscription numbers going. We had a subscriber last week, and it's a disappointment that I didn't get a subscriber on my birthday and my 40th. Never mind. But subscribe today, yeah? And let's go for the 1,000 subscribers, yeah? And beyond. Because I look forward to doing big things with you. I look forward to doing my intros with you. And I look forward to making this channel grow. Not just for myself, but for you football fans out there, yeah? So make sure you subscribe. And speaking of subscription, yeah, I'll shout you out if you do subscribe. And B, I'll help you bring the latest and updated football content around the world if I can. So, my main one that I would like to discuss is Chelsea Football Club say fans who are attending their home games will need to prove that they need to prove if they've had the vaccine. That's just disgusting. How are you going to get full house capacity if this is just terrible? Anyway, next headline for me is limit set on headers in training in England. That's another thing that is just destroying football. And you wonder why football is going soft. Well, you wonder why football is soft. Because certain rules are not meant to be installed. VAR I'm down for, but not petty, stupid rules. Football is going soft. And then I'll bring you Wednesday's gossip column, yeah? But let's start off with Chelsea. Because it says here, as the head title written in yellow, Chelsea introduced COVID policy for fans. Chelsea say fans attending their home games will need to prove they have been fully vaccinated or show evidence of a negative COVID-19 lateral flow test. What the? Oh, this is just disgusting. If this is going to happen to Chelsea, this will happen to every football club up and down the country. You are taking away the supporters' right to go into the terraces, to look forward to a day out, walking through the terraces, when I say terraces, walking through the turnstiles, through the concourse, into the aisle, into the terraces, and enjoy watching their team. How many football fans up and down the country pay for their season tickets? Millions. And all you care about is, and all this government cares about, is making money. Bleeding fans out of money. They pay enough money from their hard-earned cash as it is. This is a load of codswallop, and it's a damn frigging shambles. The likes of you, Boris Johnson, and your MPs, and your governing lovies, you should be ashamed of yourselves. Ashamed of yourselves. Completely ashamed of yourselves. You're nothing but disgraceful. This is a disgrace. Chelsea fans, if you care to comment on this, yeah, leave it in the comment section below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and your reaction. I'm sure it will be as balanced as mine. Well, let me read on. The criteria will apply for men's and women's games involving the club. To do this in the women's games as well, it's just equally disgraceful. A complete despicable act of cruelty to the football fans. Especially football fans who have their families in the terraces. It's a disgrace. I do want to swear right now, but I'm holding it in. And believe me, I want to let rip. The government is currently considering plans for fans attending sports venues with capacities of about 20,000 or more to be required to show proof of full vaccination from the end of September. Can this get any damaging? This is just not good enough. Just not good enough. And it disgusts me. I love to go to football. I want to go to the Emirates and sit in the terraces. And I know I've been having texts after texts from the NHS inviting me to have my vaccine done. I get it. Is it all that there is? Is it all that is? Or let me rephrase that. Does this vaccine actually work? Is it guaranteed to secure us for the long run? Us human beings? I really have my doubts about it. And I'm not in a rush to go and do my vaccine. I'll tell you that now. If I'm being honest, I'll probably do it if I'm really super bored. Anyway, enough of that. Here's another one that's destroying our game. Limit set on headers in training in England. That's written in yellow writing. That's the head title. Professional footballers in England are to be limited to 10 higher force headers a week in training under new guidelines for the upcoming season. It comes after recent multiple studies were conducted into concerns about the long-term dangers of heading. Let me just stop right there. The David Luiz situation with the David Luiz situation with Raul Jimenez, yeah, does not happen every week, every month, every year. It's just one of those moments, those one-off moments, yeah. If you're gonna limit the amount of headers in the beautiful sport called football, then what's the point of having set pieces? What's the point of crossing the ball in open play? I just don't get it. It's fickle. Or am I overreacting? Again, the comment section is there for your own opinion, your own voices. That's why the comment section is there. Because I and millions of football fans, or should I say billions of football fans, have a voice just like me. Anyway, reading on. In 2019, a study found professional footballers were more likely to suffer from neurodegenerative brain disease. Oh, I've butchered that one up. That's why I'm not a doctor. Oh, Guidance for amateurs is 10 headers per session and only one session in a week where heading practice is included. How the heck can you take away heading? Can you limit heading? It's part of the sport. It has always been part of the sport. It was born with the sport when it was created in England. Yes, all right, I admit, the balls back in the days, the balls way back in the 1920s and 30s and 50s were very hard. They caused a lot of dementia to the yester players, the players of yesteryears. And there has been deaths because of it. But the balls of today, the balls of the last 3, maybe 4 decades have been lighter than ever before. The only concern with heading injuries is, well, it's always been part of the contact sport. So if the ball goes up in the air, 2 competitive footballers are entitled to jump with arms for leverage. What the? Who the hell employs these dummies in the FA to make up these stupid rules? Guys, am I overreacting there? If I am, football fans, leave it in the comment section below. Make sure you smash the thumbs up like button. Share this video all over the world, especially to your relatives and your friends. And subscribe to DLG Repping. Smash that subscribe button, left, right, and centre. Please subscribe. Thank you. I mean, it's ridiculous. Beyond ridiculous. It just disgusts me. What are we going to do without heading the ball more than 10 times in a game? That's what it's come down to. And you wonder why human beings are walking away from the sport. The sport that we call the game that we call the beautiful sport, and that's football. Because it's becoming soft, complicated, controversial. And it makes me sick. And we wonder why we say football in the 80s, 70s to the 60s are better then than it is today. Don't get me wrong, I am for the video assistant referee, short for VAR, but I am not for these despicable, ridiculous rules of today, or these ideas that are coming out of the FA or the government. Those in the government have never kicked a ball in their lives. So what makes them think that they are better qualified to judge how the sport should be run? Someone comment on my comment section and tell me any different. I'll argue that. Anyway, the gossip column. I'm not going to read too much into it because I've got an apple crumble in the oven. So, bear with me, excuse me. Right, what have we got here? Champions League winners. Chelsea have opened talks with Sevilla over the signing of 22-year-old France defender Jules Koundé, who has a 68.4 million release clause, if you believe what's been written in The Guardian and the writer himself or herself. And the Blues could include compatriot Kurt Zouma as part of a swap deal for Koundé. Well, I think that's tough on Kurt Zouma first and foremost. I don't think he's been too bad. I really don't. Borussia Dortmund's Erling Braut Haaland hopes reports linking the Norway striker with a 150 million move to Chelsea are just rumours. Sky Sport Germany via Sun. Right, let's move on to other clubs. Aston Villa captain Jack Grealish will decide his future next week. The England international is currently on holiday after featuring at Euro 2020. This is a story breaking from the Mirror. Liverpool will look to sign Wolves Spain winger Adama Traore in a cut price 30 million deal. I'll tell you what, if that comes off for Liverpool, they have one hell of a brilliant player who I feel Klopp sees him as a huge part of his first team plan. And for me, the pace, the strength combined, it's just, he's unplayable when he gets going. And when he's on top form, he is definitely unstoppable. Arsenal have made an ambitious inquiry to Serie A champions Inter Milan for Argentina striker Lautaro Martinez. And I'll tell you what, we get this striker in, I will be heavily excited. But we need a number 10, depending on the system we're playing on. Well, maybe we might not need a number 10, but we're definitely going to need wingers who are proven assists, proven playmakers, proven with their assists, should I say, and proven with goals. But we shall see how it all pans out if this was to come off instead of Tammy Bloody Abraham. Do me a favour. Manchester United midfielder Paul Pogba, 28, is in no hurry to decide his future, whether it lies at Old Trafford or elsewhere. The France World Cup winner has 12 months remaining on his deal. Well, for me, Manchester United are going to have to sell him. It might not all be his decision, but it's going to be the decision of the club, because Manchester United will not, believe me, they will not allow Pogba to leave on a free transfer. It just won't happen. So, for me, the hierarchy will do everything they can to convince Pogba to stay, or if he doesn't want to sign a new deal, then goodbye. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's hopes of making further additions to his Manchester United squad is likely to hinge on the futures of Pogba and England winger Jesse Lingard. If you believe anything that's come out of the Telegraph written by the writer, he or she, I doubt if that has any legs in that. I really doubt it. Anyway, Ivory Coast defender Eric Bailly will seek clarification over his future at Manchester United after they reach an agreement with Real Madrid to sign France centre-back Raphael Varane. That's ESPN, if that's what you read or what you believe. West Ham United are waiting to see whether Manchester United English defender Phil Jones would be willing to join them on a free transfer with a contract based on incentives. Eurosport. Tottenham remain in talks to sign Argentina centre-back Christian Romero, but are unwilling to meet Atalanta's 47 million asking price. The Guardian here. Alright, last summer's 35 million sale of Portuguese striker Fabio Silva from Porto to Wolverhampton Wanderers is being investigated by Portuguese authorities. Wow, this is sure. It feels like it's made up, but we don't underestimate what's been written as well. Even though I don't feel it's got any legs at all, any life into this story. Correio da Manhã in Portuguese. Alright. Newcastle are increasingly hopeful of signing English midfielder Joe Willock on another loan deal from Arsenal. However, French side Monaco have been in touch with Willock's entourage about a move which would offer the player the chance of Champions League football. Wow. Joe Willock has got the opportunity of playing Champions League football if he signs with Monaco. or he stays in this country and goes back to Newcastle and enjoys his splendid form that he produced for the Magpies. That's an interesting thought for Joe Willock. So I'm sure he's hearing noise about his future. Anyway, that's the end of my show. So ladies to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. And thank you all, saying this as always, saving the best to last. Thank you all for putting up with me. Just bear with me. Got to go and check on my apple crumble. Oh, I'm back again. And all I want to say is take care of your friends, take care of your families, take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Be well behaved. Be humble. And yeah, roll on the English Premier League football season again. All I want to say is peace, love and bless again from the bottom of my heart. And if you want to wish me a happy belated birthday, my comment section is there below. Otherwise, I'm out of here and I'm going to enjoy my apple crumble. You know what I'm going to say? Be nice!